Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Callie, and this is Duck. He's very stoned because we went to the vet today, and the meds haven't worn off, so he's just gonna hang out.
And today we're going to be doing So Bad It's Good songs tier list. I have prepared some things. Callie does not know.
I do not know. I can see some of the thumbnails in the tier list bar, and I'm intrigued and afraid. So
Yes, so here we go with the first song.
Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll.
suddenly I'm craving French fries. Is it just me, or?
Mm.
Oh wow! You were prepared.
I have two of these over here. It's behind, buddy.
Oh, buddy, are you good?
McDonald's hamburgers are the worst. They are worse than Burger King.
It's not true. It's not true.
Stop the count.
All right, so where do we rank this? It's definitely not here. It's one of these two.
I would say. Oh really? I was gonna say mid, bad, good. It was like fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
Yeah.
I'm in team. It's fine.
I would put it right here, except for the fact that he said McDonald's burgers are the worst, and I disagree with that. So
I just know with some of the other contenders we have in the competition today, those top rows are gonna get kind of
meaty, kind of meaty,
Yeah.
kind
So
of fat.
I gotta
kind of fat,
like a
like-
hamburger from McDonald's.
like how McDonald's makes you fat.
Quarter pounder because it puts pounds. Yeah, I mean, it does have bars. I will give him that. It does have bars. But I think we can always move it. But I think we'll start in the mid category because we need to leave room to go up.
Now it's
That's
time
the
for
power of rock and roll McDonald's.
So I want you to try to guess what this is for a second.
So, if I had to guess based on no existing information about this video, I'm thinking number one Victory Royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. But that was not the next video in the playlist, so now I'm scared.
It was not. So, let me tell you a little background on this one. This one's not on YouTube. Someone from my high school made this.
Oh, yeah, I should have guessed that. That's my bad.
And it's possibly one of the best things I have ever heard. So we're gonna take a listen.
To the Lord for the bitches I fuck. I ain't tell him I got HIV, I got gonorrhea. I fucked that bitch till she got diarrhea.
I went on TikTok yesterday. Well, my brother sent me this video, and I clicked on it immediately. And it was my neighbor from 2 doors down growing up, who was like in my grade, promoting his new SoundCloud rap song, and it had 4 likes, and it was him like dancing to it to the camera. And I don't think I was emotionally or physically prepared to experience that.
There's two songs I listened to from him. This is the second one I heard. The first one I can show you later during this recording if you want, but it's one per artist, so I chose this one. Here we go.
I went to school, did all my homework. Came home, jacked off, and did some more homework. After that, took a shit, did some more homework. After that, took a shit, did some more homework. After that, took a shit, did some more homework.
Did you have a lot of homework at school, or what's up?
After that, I fucked their dog. Looking at my dick, I got spaghetti and meatballs. Looked at my ass, there's a breadstick. Check my phone, got a snap streak. Fuck that bitch, I don't do Snapchat. Fuck a bitch that does Snapchat.
Honestly, fuck a bitch who does Snapchat. That's real.
I would rank it here.
We said some inflammatory shit. It made me
Uncomfortable.
do an awkward little laugh. It made me uncomfortable. I think Rock and Roll McDonald's is just,
Rock and Roll McDonald's is cleaner. It's for the family. It's for the family going to
I know.
McDonald's.
It's that family-friendly comedy that we need more of in America.
Young Krip is kind of, it's had some good jokes. I don't know if he takes himself seriously because of the other song, but
I would like to believe that he does, because that makes it funnier to me.
yeah. So you kind of go there, but we're also just gonna. This isn't on the list because it's one per artist, but we're gonna listen to liberals.
Hey, so we decided that that this song would go into part 2. So once we make a part 2, you'll be able to see it there. But for now, we're gonna watch the rest of it.
I'm gonna be
Next,
bumping that one at the gay club.
this is one that's already being bumped at the gay club.
I got a feeling.
Here's my critique.
Hmm.
I, love it. Good. Love him putting himself out there. But I really wish we could have heard more of his beautiful voice without that auto-tune. I think he's really using that as a crutch. I think
Interesting.
I think we could have done without it. We could have heard more of his beautiful.
I mean, T-Pain had to get success from auto-tune initially, but we know what a wonderful voice T-Pain has now from his Epic Rap Battles of History appearance. So,
Of course.
I honestly, even though he uses auto-tune a lot, I've gotta say, it's just good.
Just good. It's not bad. Yeah, that's art.
It's just good. It's art.
All right. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Jerma's an amazing artist, as we all know.
He's
So
extremely. He's got a beautiful, unique voice. I think.
So
he's got a story to tell. So.
Can't wait to see more of you, Jerma. Even though you're tired.
Jerma, can't wait for you to get big.
Can't wait for you to get big, Jerma. This is a shout out.
Shout out to my favorite small creator, Jerma.
Exactly. All right, time for America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
That was the embodiment of America. And
Yeah.
I'd say we're both very patriotic, and you can't really call you can't really call the America bad.
Right. My critique there, that I immediately forgot. I had it and then I was like, yeah, you talk first, and then I forgot.
You forgot it because you're too patriotic.
I was just thinking about the patriotism. It was something about wokeness.
Oh, were they using Bud Light?
Yes, that's what it was. I was
shit! They have the woke Bud Light.
They got woke beer.
No, they got woke.
Un-American. Un-American.
They got the woke beer. Shit.
They got the woke beer, so that's kind of bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, woke beer, get it out of here.
But the quality of the patriotism, they probably didn't know.
True. Okay.
They didn't know.
Maybe, when was this recorded? Was this before Bud Light became an enemy of the state?
I
don't
December
think so.
25th, 2023.
We'll let it pass. We'll let it go. It's fine. Anything for my country.
It's fine. For America.
This is what choirs are like after DEI. It's just all white men, as it should be, as God intended.
Drinking beer.
Drinking,
if
ideally
only
non-woke beer, but we all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes. Sometimes with the economy, you gotta buy a pack of Bud Light instead.
With the price of eggs these days.
Yeah, and it's gonna be fixed eventually.
But it's gonna take a while because of lying Biden.
It's gonna be fixed eventually.
It's something about the girl that just makes my.
He's got so much Riz.
This is the original W Riz. This is the Rizzler.
Is the first Rizzler.
He actually died and was reincarnated as the Rizzler. Not a lot of people know this.
Did we see that shot before?
I think so. It's all just her standing on this bridge, kind of doing like,
kind of giving some eyes to the sexiest man alive.
Where do you? Okay.
Those moves.
That's how it. That's when I try to do that move, and my spine is.
She's hitting that. She's hitting that. But I think he's hitting it harder.
Right now.
Where is he looking? He's like going.
He's doing that trick for when you're performing in front of crowds, where you look like over them.
I would rank it here. It's pretty legendary.
Yeah, I think maybe just due to icon status alone. Like in its time, this was
Yeah.
really
This was
kind of.
the So Bad's Good song.
So I think just in recognition of that, I think I'll allow that. Yeah.
Yes. Next up, we've got my favorite game of all time. Terraria Underground theme, but it's all sung by me.
That's a weird name for a theme song, but it's cool.
And this is not me. This is this guy.
Disclaimer. Which guy is it? The guy on the bottom or the two guys up there?
I think it's this guy.
Oh, I see. Oh, and there's like a Joseph Smith underground down there.
I love how there's just real PNGs on this.
This new Billie Eilish song is crazy.
So,
Okay. Yeah, I would support that.
I can't put it above Wesley Willis. It's taken off from a very good track from Terraria, and it's it's a good gimmick. It's a good gimmick. It sounds interesting. It's a good joke.
I think if they had written their own original lyrics, that's what really would have enhanced it to the next level.
Underground,
Yeah. Underground.
Walking underground, no one's gonna know what I'm referencing, but it's
Look, there's a mole.
it's related to that one.
Oh god. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. I can show you the 17-minute Undertale song later. I decided not to include that on the list. There's a different Undertale song.
I see. I'm just thinking about when they performed Megalovania for the Pope.
Yeah, it's time for the song that started it all.
Oh god. Every time I introduce this song to someone, it's a mistake, and I keep doing it because I can't suffer alone.
That mistake caused this video, so let's listen.
Exotic girls. They're like
Weirdly not the horniest guy on this list.
That is so worrying.
exotic girls are not hard to find, but when you find one, she's like one of a kind.
Bars, dude.
Lyricism of Kendrick Lamar, voice of Michael Jackson.
First of all, I'm going to read the track list from this iconic 2009 album, Ladies of Color. But then it's been brought to my attention that he has seemingly a new EP that is country themed, it seems. But let me read this track list. So there's Big Girls, Why Should It Matter, Ebony Princess, Snow, Latina, Asian Girl, Indian Arabic Girl, one title, Exotic Girl, which we just listened to, Biracial, Big Girls 2, not to be confused with Big Girls, and Why Should It Matter 2. If you're wondering what the difference is, I believe it's just that they add an organ to the track.
Yeah. I love how he couldn't stick with the theme. And he has...
I love a concept album, you know?
I love a concept album where he doesn't 100% stick to the concept.
Yeah, at the end
like,
he was like...
I don't think Snow is about ladies of color, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, it's a color. It's about a color.
I guess so. But
The
Big Girls isn't.
Insane.
Big Girls isn't.
That's my favorite race.
Another day. These women approach me. Sean Fury, you write a lot of beautiful songs. But how would you describe the beauty of a white woman? So I gave it some thought. And I said, if I had to narrow it down to one word, it would go something like...
I love how it doesn't even completely go through Discord. Anyways, there's two places this could go.
Okay.
Here or here.
I was gonna say it's just good. What do you mean it's bad? Are you racist?
Oh, true. I'd rank it over America. I'd rank it over America. I could not put it over Germa.
Okay, I'll take that as a compromise. I think this is the best song ever written or produced. So, like, you know, I gotta ride hard for my boy Sean. But
I got a feeling though. So I gotta put my boy Jerma up above Sean.
My favorite small creator.
My favorite small creator. He has to go up there. But here's another actually small creator.
Bill Cosby.
The guy who sang about Bill Cosby.
Why can't I get hoes like Bill Cosby?
I would argue that Bill Cosby also got rejected by women. That's sort of part of the problem.
True.
That's my objection to this song. It's not fully accurate.
This is one of the most relatable songs I've ever heard. Yeah, I too struggle with women. If only I were cool. Maybe not like Bill Cosby. I've gotta say,
I did find the part where he gets rejected by women, so he's like, "Damn, maybe I gotta start liking men." That's relatable. Bill Cosby lesbian representation.
Bill Cosby lesbian representation.
I'm gonna leave. I gotta go.
It's really entertaining, I would say.
I don't think we can put it in the good category on account of Bill Cosby.
It's not. Yeah, it's definitely not just good. It's definitely a joke.
Bill Cosby.
We don't condone Bill Cosby.
Let's state on the record, we do not condone Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby is not cool.
Not cool. We're not riding with Bill Cosby. Yeah.
And I don't think this guy believes that either. I'm gonna be real.
But he said it so many times.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes.
Are you telling me people on the internet lie?
Yes, they do. So do I.
What?
I've only ever said lies. 2 seconds ago, I said Bill Cosby was bad. That's probably a bad thing to say.
Yeah. Clip that. He thinks Bill Cosby is good. You heard it here first.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah, no, that's a good. I'm solid. I'm good with that ranking. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
All right.
Now, all those.
Oh wait, what ranking?
Mid, I think.
Mid.
Or so bad it's good. I could do either.
Is it better than Wesley Willis? That's the question.
That's where I'm debating.
It won't last as long as Wesley Willis.
True. Hopefully, Bill Cosby will not last as long.
Okay, hold on. If we get 3 just bads in a row, we make an E. I only heard folder full of JD Vance edits. Could you say that again?
That's really what you need to know. I just was sent a folder that is just several folders and in different categories of JD Vance edits.
Oh. I walked in on my mom watching The Masked Singer, and one of the judges, while the performance was going on, said, "Who is that?" Like,
yeah, they should make a show about that.
That's the point of the show.
They should make a show about that.
It drives me crazy. When I was a young boy, my father. Kendrick, I wouldn't really describe any of his songs as bad,
Mm-hmm.
But,
right. That's safe to say.
When you take a song that is very much not meant to be clean and make it clean, you get this.
What you think I'm gonna kiss your? Not you, lame. You know what?
You.
Nah.
No.
This feels like being in the back of your car while your parents are fighting.
But you don't know swear words yet, so just gonna.
But they're like, we can't swear because the kids are in the car. So like,
me.
Wow.
So it's the original song is like deeply artistic,
right?
And
but
very
that one,
and very much like uncomfortable. This one is
I was uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable. It just gets goofy with
me.
But the rest of it where it's like relatively like the same except like the occasional censor. That's just the original song.
I'm kind of feeling just bad. Like, I think they
Yeah.
they just ruined it.
It's
they killed that song.
yeah, it's just that song but
Derogatory.
ruined. It it has like the funny moments of you and me,
Yoop.
but other than that, like I've got to say, F's in the chat.
F's in the chat.
F's in the chat for the tier list. It's not gonna stay this way, but I just realized that's
Oh wow, we did it! See, now we
Yeah.
just need two more in bad, and then
more in
we
bad.
can make it eat. See, I remember there being other notes that are not these ones.
Oh, you do.
That's what I thought, but clearly I'm wrong. So
Man, honestly, this one might be just. It's funny.
yeah, it was funny for about 25 seconds, and then I was like, oh no.
It's very funny. SiIvaGunner, absolute legend. I was gonna put a different song on there, but I realized I already had this on the playlist, and so that's why where is it? That's why this one is on here to replace that.
We
But
just need one more in bad. I'm telling you.
SiIvaGunner is amazing, I gotta say. If we want one more in just bad, we might have to move this one up a couple.
DJ Khaled.
Should we do DJ Khaled earlier, just so we can have the
Yeah.
All I do is win. Got money on my.
He does this at every concert.
Yeah, that could go in just bad. Fun fact, my ex's biological father was a professional wrestler. And by professional, I don't think professional. Yeah, my ex's father is DJ Khaled.
I thought you were about to say that. I thought you were about to say that.
We the best music.
Yeah, he does that at every single concert. Every
Why would he
single
not
one.
Why would he not give himself a backing track? Like that's
Every time everybody
up.
He doesn't
See,
even...
the thing is, you could do it with a backing track and still give the audience like a chance to.
Yeah,
baffling
he does it
decisions all
for
around.
every part. Just sing for me, which is DJ Khaled's whole career is just sing for me. So
True. Maybe that's what people came to the concert for. So
exactly, you're part of DJ Khaled's creative process.
wow, much like his child.
So DJ Khaled live, just bad, bad. It's goofy that he does it, just bad. And we have the E. E.
Wow. E for
everyone.
evolution isn't real. It's like when a kid is crying to their parent about how their brother hit them. He hit me!
Let me crank you.
Let me crank it, let me roll! How would we rank cranking that Soulja Boy, but while standing on top of a moving train?
Soulja Boy Vibrato edit is funny as hell. I gotta say. It's, but not for the full 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It gets old fast, but it is, wow, it is.
I feel like this goes in one of the RNG categories.
If you're like Mike spamming in a game this and just running around the map, that's the best feeling in the world. Gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it better than Bill Cosby?
Ooh, okay, is Soulja Boy better than Bill Cosby? Discuss.
No.
Isn't Soulja Boy the one that tried to make his own gaming console that was just like an extreme ripoff?
The Soulja Games console?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking love scams from funny
when he
people.
says, watch me crank it, he's talking about playing Fortnite. He's cranking 90s. Not a lot of people know that.
True. We got... Anyway. Lil Tecca. You wouldn't really expect him to be here if it wasn't for another edit.
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside and go and hop up in a fan.
They took his flow. They took it.
They took it.
The original's great. This is pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I was like, I think it goes with Fortnite, man.
Yeah, it's no Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea is a bit more original, I guess.
It's no Gonorrhea, but
It's no Gonorrhea. It ain't on the level of liberals. But yeah, it's
like the herpes of songs. It's like not at the level of Gonorrhea, but like
it's funny. It's funny.
Whoopie dee scoop. Scoop dee dee whoop. Whoop.
I remember at this time hearing all of the like Kanye's a genius, so I like listened to a part of this album when it released, and I was like, hey, what the fuck? The only thing that I remember really is the line "closed on Sunday, you're my Chick-fil-A," and I think I stopped listening after that point.
Yeah, gotta say, it's less funny now than it was then. Just knowing who made it.
Yeah, it kinda...
we have a few songs made by terrible people on here, like this one.
I honestly think this might just go in the bad.
This might just go in the bad. It's like...
Because, like, that part is kind of funny, but, like, not that
It's funny, but it's not funny enough. Above or below DJ Khaled?
Below, because at least he's not a Nazi.
True. DJ Khaled is funny just existing. Kanye's making himself actively less funny as time goes on. Anyways, here's something really controversial.
You go mad, this is so bathing, but so bathing down to me and
Does anyone smell burning toast? Or is that just me?
So, this was made by Kane Pixels, the same guy who did the Backrooms videos and The Oldest View. One of the most talented people in the YouTube space, possibly.
Yeah.
Also, took Wendigoon's voice into a really shitty AI generator and put it through the song Whistle, and this is the beautiful...
I was wondering how that came to sort of...
this is the beautiful result, and I've got to say, this is one of the best uses of AI I've ever seen. I really like when AI is just really dumb and shitty.
Yes.
And this was made during the time when AI was really dumb and shitty. And that's my favorite thing with AI, because that's actually funny.
Yeah.
It's not the post crap on Facebook. It's not racist. It's just pure lighthearted fun.
A soldier edited to be Jesus holding a sign that says, "It's my birthday and nobody wished me a happy birthday because I'm a veteran."
And all the comments are
amen.
Very earnest about it on Facebook. It's
happy
not that.
Birthday, God bless our troops. Jesus loves you.
This is a well-crafted accident, and I've got to say, it's pretty
You got
good.
a feeling?
I gotta say, I can't put it over Sean Fury, but I might put it here for now.
I was kind of thinking Red. I was thinking maybe that should be our new national anthem if we change it.
We honestly, I feel like there would be a controversy about an AI-generated national anthem. That's the problem.
I think that would be secondary to the controversy about the national anthem being changed.
Yeah. Well, I know what definitely can't be our national anthem.
Wait, so he's talking about someone who's a school shooter who tried to kiss him, so now they're not homies? That's why, not the school shooting part.
Oh, no.
No, that part's fine.
So, this is just better gonorrhea. That's what I'd say. The jokes are a bit better in this one.
Yeah, less like racism and
Well, I know less about this person, so I'm more able to give them the benefit of the doubt.
I'll say worse than gonorrhea.
Really?
I mean, not sorry. Better than gonorrhea, but there's no competition with liberals, which is not going to be in the video, but trust.
Don't send any hate to anyone. Don't give any attention to anyone. Actually, don't give any attention to.
Click off of this video right now. Stop watching.
Don't. Yeah. You know, don't do anything stupid. Speaking of doing things stupid, it's Wednesday right now, but tomorrow it's
Thursday.
high quality
I think
lyric
that
video.
goes in just bad for not
Absolutely
only for the song,
bottom
but
of
also
just
for the quality of that lyric video.
that AJR is just terrible. It's funny that they made that. It's funny on a cosmic level.
I want to know what was going down in the writer's room when that was written. Who was like,
I think it was Thirsty Thursday.
Well, yeah, and then they
What if we yodeled? What if
they were like, all right, it's Thirsty Thursday, but we're trapped in the Alps right now.
They're so quirky. Not even the worst AJR song I've ever heard. Anyways, let's listen to something heavenly.
Shawty wanna fuck.
He's offering you a drink. Do you accept?
This is like if overly obsessed girlfriend had transitioned. Someone edit by someone I mean edit the overly obsessed girlfriend meme from like 30 years ago. Edit it next to this guy because I need you to hear me out. Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure where.
I don't think it beats Mr. Fish.
This is just like the white shirt area. Except
yeah,
for
the white shirt, bro.
Crank that didn't quite make it. Hold on, just for the screenshot. There you go. White shirts.
White shirts rise up. Oh, we can put Jimmy Fallon in there too.
Next up is one of my favorites and one of my roommate's least favorites with how much I've played this song. And you're about to see why my roommate would be mad and why I love it at the same time.
Oh yeah, man.
I take your roommate's side here.
You take my roommate's side. If it were up to me, it would go like here or here.
I'm vetoing that.
You're vetoing that?
I'm vetoing that.
Where would you place it? Where would you place it? I want your thoughts on this.
I kind of think at best it goes with the Fortnite man.
We can't be friends anymore.
All right. Gotta go. Nice night.
Okay. We'll compromise.
Yeah.
We'll compromise.
That's it. I don't know how much of a compromise that is, but I'll allow it.
I'm the one in control of the mouse, and I say Big Baller B is a staple.
You will be receiving hate comments on this video, and they will all be from me.
Yeah, that because no one else hates Big Baller B, gotta say.
Your roommate does.
My roommate does, but that's because he lives with me. Just because of that, I'm going to be playing Mumble Rapper versus Mumble Rapper every time I meet with you.
No.
It is one of the best things I've ever heard. You can listen to some of Big Baller B's other stuff like Let Off the Tingo Burr and Gonna Cho's Son. Anyways, here's another legend.
You wanna play with your Mario game? I had a big Rames as a big tame.
This is how it feels to do homework with my 8-year-old that I babysit, because she'll be like, today we're doing rhyming words, and this is how it feels. She's like, can I rhyme fakin' and bacon? And I'm like, no, bacon and fakin'. And I was like, what the hell is fakin'? And apparently it's...
When you're faking something.
Vegan bacon, so fake bacon. And I didn't know that. So I was like, let me get back to you on that one.
That's a bit more cheaty, but if you're faking something, I'm faking an injury.
I mean,
he's the top dog. The top dog.
Yeah, I think it goes in orange.
Yeah, I'd place him firmly above even IceJJFish.
Well, he doesn't have a white shirt on though. Have you considered that?
Yeah, but neither does Big Baller B. That's no longer the function
belong in that category.
I wouldn't agree with you there. It's time to go to Taco Bell.
Oh god, okay. We went to McDonald's already, and now
I'm at the Pizza Hut. What? I'm at the Taco Bell. What?
Is this what taking edibles feels like?
Vaguely, yeah. The way that this song feels like it exists in a liminal space where time isn't real, yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna make any other jokes.
This is a crazy time to have the edible kick in.
I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the Coronation Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. I'm at the Pizza Hut.
Honestly, I sort of thought that he was here to do that.
I realized I had this on my display capture during that.
I think if this had more lyrics that weren't the same ones for like 3 minutes.
Like, Combination Quest works because it does other things with this original piece. You know, it's a funny joke on the surface, but God.
It's in the category of like it was funny for the first 25 seconds and then you're like, alright.
Yeah, it gives me a headache. But here's here's something from my childhood of watching Chadtronic.
For me, it's not above mid-tier.
Really? Yeah.
Maybe I think it might be a mid-bad good because it's not actively bad, but it doesn't really compare to some of the top tier content we have.
It's incredibly creative.
Yes.
I would put it here.
Are potato knishes a real food?
Yes. When looking up potato knishes, I got a bunch of images of potato knishes and like 2 images of Rat Boy Genius.
Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. Hi, kid.
I haven't watched this in a while. I'm impressed by the production quality. Like, the costuming... The tiger costumes were unnecessary, but are a good contribution. That's one of them.
It's a classic. Gotta say.
It is a classic. It is a classic.
It is an internet classic.
It does raise a lot of questions for me as someone who's worn tight pants, such as, how are you getting those high kicks?
You gotta activate them.
Maybe that's where I've been going wrong.
You gotta...
You know what? I have a pair of jeans that I refuse to get rid of, but are way too small on me, and they make me so uncomfortable. Maybe I just need to activate them.
You need to activate them, do some body rolls.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try that. I'll let you know how it goes.
Where would you put this?
One of the RNG categories, I think.
Top of mid?
Yeah. That's good.
Is it better than
right.
Rock and Roll? Yeah. So we are ranking.
Oh wow.
We are ranking the song, but I decided to use this video as the visualizer because it is a much better visualizer than the original music video.
I love how this has like the 2 entire pixels. Whoa! Holy shit! Her entire room is caught on fire, seemingly. Is that a fire?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
This song is kinda fire.
Undertale the musical.
That video is art. The song is fine.
Awful. The song
is... it's not good, but it's like in a Minecraft parody kind of way.
I think it's just bad. Honestly.
I haven't played Undertale, so
I have.
I'm content
it's a good
to
game.
Just bad. Don't get me wrong. I just think, like, if you had showed me that without the accompanying video, I would have been like, that sucked ass.
I have flashbacks from fucking the Undertale fan base back then.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Listen, I grew up gay, so
yeah,
I know how it goes.
I mean, yeah, you can't be gay and not know Sans the Skeleton. It's probably the worst video game parody on the list. There's multiple, by the way.
I was gonna say, I like the implication that there's several more.
Yeah, it's the worst of them, easily. But, you know,
that video of the person's house burning down while lip syncing to this specific song is beautiful.
That's
and
really
I'm so happy it
good.
exists.
I watch my grandpa say penis.
So what do you think he said there?
I heard my grandpa say penis?
I watched my grandpa say penis.
Is that the correct lyric?
No, it's save pennies, but it sounds exactly like I watched my grandpa say penis.
Can we run that back?
I watch my grandpa say penis.
Come on, that's not pennies. There's no way. Wow, that's See, most of the song was fine. However, I watched my grandpa say penis is kind of coded. However, it also wasn't intentional, which I don't know if that means I give them less credit or.
It has one of the best quotes of all of these songs.
Yeah, like this is a quote that I want put on. You know those posts where it's like a basketball player, like you see it's like a basketball player saying something and they've got like the giant block letters. So it'll be like a picture of LeBron James and then like an insane quote.
Yeah, I watched my grandpa say penis. NBA YoungBoy.
You know what I need? I need NBA YoungBoy Genius screenshot. That's just I saw my grandpa say penis.
I watched my grandpa say penis. Yeah, it's one of the best quotes on this whole thing. But I gotta say the rest of it was just kind of boring.
Yeah, that's how I feel as well. I did like the part where he watched his grandpa say penis though. So
I did. So that bumps it up a spot.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh god, this one.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the.
I'm taking my glasses off so I can see my grandpa say penis less.
You think he watches grandpa say penis and that's why his life is like a video game?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Told him my embarrassing issues that I'm having with my life.
I thought he was gonna say penis.
No, that's his grandfather.
Oh yeah. This is bad.
Yeah. The thing is, I've been listening to this whole song and I still don't understand in what his life is like a video game. Because he keeps saying it and then saying like something extremely vague.
Well, he's trying to he's still collecting coins.
Life is like a video game in the life is like a video game in that you're alive and you can also die.
He's trying hard to beat the stage. His princess isn't here.
I'm gonna beat him.
Sorry, Ronnie Radke, you're Dunzo. And you know who else is Dunzo? Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy!
Because your boy Bangs dropped this one.
Do not watch Jimmy Fallon show. He got none to touch. Why you worried about me when you didn't even worry about your hand first?
He's really dragging him about the hand thing. No! Stop!
I like how it's just because it looks like in that episode his hand was injured.
I think, okay, here's my embarrassing thing. I think I remember when Jimmy Fallon injured his hand. It was like a whole stupid story that he told, and since I was on YouTube all of the time around this era, I think I remember seeing a video about it.
Anyway,
Incredible.
Where does your boy Bangs rank here?
See, I think seeing Jimmy Fallon activates like a primal instinct in me that makes me want to put it in just bad, but this is taking him down.
This is taking him down.
I think this is so bad it's good.
I might put it higher. I would say here. It's very close to my heart.
Okay. I can.
It's very close to my heart. Just like Mumble Rapper versus Mumble Rapper.
Right.
This were my list. I'd put them both, at the top. It would be like.
Thank you for collabing with me. In front of Sean Fury?
Honestly, it's closer to my heart than Sean Fury.
Blasphemy.
Maybe. Anyways, so this video got taken down, and then the person who made it, cut out the song section of the video, and then desperately tried to get it back, So this is the re-upload where they just took a screen recording of the old video.
Oh boy.
By the way, this is the original creator, because that notification is for them. Yeah, this is the Baltimore Barber's magnum opus. Bipley Snip.
Wow.
Once again,
Okay.
I
I'm
love
leaning
this.
just back,
My roommate
however,
hates this.
because of the Baltimore representation. I will consent to it being raised 1 or 2.
Okay. We'll put in mid, bad, good then.
Okay.
Solidly here. This is one I love and my roommate hates once again because I played it all the time. Baltimore Barber has some funny fucking videos. Anyways, Robert Kelly.
Not only is there a man in his cabinet, but the man is a midget.
This is one of the most ridiculous parts of one of the most ridiculous stories told by R. Kelly. Trapped in the closet. The entire thing is it has that backing of the entire thing. It's like an actual movie, but the entire thing is sung, narrated by R. Kelly. It is one of the most insane things you'll ever watch. And this is just one of my favorite parts.
Wow. All right.
You know, this is, separate the art from the artist unless that makes the art more funny. And in this case, I think it makes the art a little bit more funny. There's video to accompany this. I didn't have it, but because that would be pirating technically. But
okay, so is this like a real movie?
Yes, we should watch it sometime. Genuinely.
Okay, great. I'm in.
I would rank it high. Personally, how did you feel about it not having any other context?
Okay, if you had showed me that and not told me the R. Kelly part, I'd put it in just good. I'm kind of still down to put it in just good. However, the thing stopping me is that before I did lower Kanye for being the worst.
I would put it bottom of so bad it's good.
Okay.
Actually, there's more creativity in mid. Do we want to raise this one? I might do this.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I would honestly put Trapped in the Closet a little higher because that's
Really? We can leave it as is. Okay. For now. This is one of the worst on the playlist. It's worse than Ronnie Radke.
Is crazy.
At least Ronnie Radke's never done that. Unless he has, which he might have.
That we know of!
Which he might have.
It's very possible.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I guess life is like a video game, and that there's a lot of people saying the N-word that shouldn't be saying the N-word.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to say that word.
No. Someone should tell her.
Someone should tell her. Let her know.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Let her know. She doesn't.
She's very confused. I gotta go do some research on Riley Reid really quick.
Oh yeah, exactly. In 2 seconds, because it's the next cut. So we're back. You're eating spaghetti, which is
tortellini, actually.
Tortellini. Okay, I'd rank that a bit below mid.
The audacity, whatever. It's okay to be wrong.
I'll always be debating on Italian food. That's a video for a different day. All right, we're starting with an absolute legend then, getting right back into it.
Yeah, I'm riding through the area.
He looks like Sal from the Impractical Jokers.
He does. I love his little facial expressions during this video. He's so threatening.
I don't think I love the facial expressions. I think I kind of hate them, maybe.
He's looking like a president.
He looks
Can't
like
you see
Elon.
that presidential smile?
I mean, he's wearing the red hat with the white letters, so.
He predicted it. Wait, does that say That does say that, doesn't it?
Does it actually? I was making a joke. Hold on. What's the channel name?
Well, this is by Jaywalk.
That could that say Jaywalk?
It does. It does say Jaywalk.
I'm a genius.
But it just, with the low quality, it looks like
But
J
no, it
MAGA.
definitely does look like J MAGA, or perhaps iMAGA.
Oh my god. Well, this is
Jaywalk
way
at January 6th.
This
That's
is
what the J stands for.
This is way before that. So
The J
wow,
stands
though.
for January 6th. He was predicting it.
Dude, Jaywalk predicted Trump. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I think I would call that bad.
I think I would call it good. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I'm conflicted. I don't know. I'm looking at the other things on the list to be like, what can I compare this to?
I love the I know every lyric to this song. I love the, like, how he goes into, like, spooky Halloween voice when he says, "Not alive. She's dead and I killed her." This is a absolutely legendary song. Where would you rank it?
Bad, kind of good. I think we're not going to agree on this one.
We're not going to agree on this one. I'll compromise with you and put it here.
Okay.
For now. And because I feel like bad, kind of good might get bloated at some point. If it doesn't, I'm kind of fine with moving it down, but not really. Because I would put it closer to here. Which also this, once again, I haven't heard this one in a while, so I don't know what to expect.
Oh boy. Okay. This is the experience of being in, like, high school or middle school theater when there's, like, 3 boys and they're doing a musical, so they cast guys who just cannot sing at all. They just auditioned. This is what it's like. This is Danny Zuko to me. Okay, the Sirius XM implies that this was a real. They, like, were booked for this. This I could justify putting in so bad it's good.
I want to explain your rationale on that.
Because it's so bad, but I did enjoy it because of that. So I feel like definitionally. However, I feel like in terms of quality, maybe it belongs in, like, mid-bad. It's not doing anything. It's a cover. It's not doing anything groundbreaking. But I think the earnestness does add an element to it that makes it funnier. The fact that they're so serious about it, and
he's going.
I think that really serves the piece. No, I could see it going in any of the middle categories because it's definitely not on either extreme.
I would put it.
I don't know if I would. Upon reflection, I don't think I'd put it in so bad it's good because there's, besides certain ones that we won't discuss, there's, like, a level of creativity in all of those.
Yes.
This one it's just, wow, that was bad. But
I don't know which one of these lacks creativity.
Organically GMO free bad. Like, it's the author's purpose of writing this video.
I think it's top of bad, kind of good.
I would say bottom of mid or top of bad, kind of good.
I would say top of bad, kind of good, because it is really fucking bad, specifically because of this singer trying his heart out.
There's just something so beautiful about that to me that he's like really going for it.
It's like a car crash in slow motion.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Speaking of car crashes, you know musicals.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't.
What if I told you that there are people trying to make a musical about Albert Einstein?
No.
Where is my name?
Now I can see.
This is why people hate theater kids. This is why it's fair, and they're justified in doing so. What in the dear Evan Hansen? This is literally off-brand Ben Platt.
They thought they were making Defying Gravity.
No, this is so Dear Evan Hansen encoded. Like this, it sounds like a song specifically from that show. In a bad way, to clarify. When you're in the darkness, when you need a friend to carry you. It's the fucking song. It's the same song. It's the same song. They wrote a Ben Platt musical, but didn't have Ben. Like it sounds like a cut song from Dear Evan Hansen, and the guy singing sounds like Ben Platt, but worse. That's gonna be in the just bad for me because I know this is gonna make me a hypocrite because they're very clearly trying very hard, and the last time I said that added something. In this case, for personal vendetta reasons, this goes in just bad.
I would have to agree. It's so bad. It's so hilariously bad. But yeah, it is just bad. Like if I was like invited to like my old high school and they were doing this musical, I would walk out.
The thing is, this has the issue of bad media in which you have to go full enough one direction. Otherwise, it's just bad and not even in a funny way. This is just bad and not even in a funny way. It's bad in a like, ugh.
I think it's kind of funny on a cosmic level. But
that
like, it exists.
I think the overriding emotion I personally experienced watching that was less like amusement and more mild distress.
Yeah, it seemed less than mild. It seemed a bit more than mild distress. Which is a better musical, this or Undertale the musical?
I mean, the special effects in Undertale the musical went crazy, so I have to give it to them.
I would agree. Undertale the musical. Take all the funding from Rebel Genius and give it to the people who made that. We've seen something that was unintentionally bad. This is something that isn't very intentionally bad.
This is so unpleasant. Why is Pope? Where's Pope?
Sorry, that's just my OBS. It accomplished its goal.
It does.
It is. This is part of a series Distant Cry and some other creators have made of worst beats ever created.
It reminds me of that Reddit post where the guy's girlfriend broke up with him because he kept playing that song during sex, the one that goes yeah. That's sort of the energy.
Seabat, I think it was. Yeah,
it's called Seabat. I am so intimately acquainted.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
You say you're intimately acquainted with it, but someone else was a bit more.
Was more intimately. I mean, you don't know my life. You don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what your exes have done.
No. I would rank this as bad. Just bad.
Where in just bad though? That's the thing.
Below Undertale.
Below Undertale.
Because Undertale has a degree of earnestness to it. This, I don't know. This is like evil Neil Ciceraga.
I'd have to disagree. I wouldn't put it this low.
Although okay. I don't know how DJ Khaled is above Undertale, because that's so
yeah, we might have to fix that.
DJ Khaled needs a tier below just
I would not put DJ Khaled live under Riley Reid and Falling in Reverse in AJR.
I think I'm being more of a hater today, but
I think you are.
I think what's getting me is the degree to which DJ Khaled is making so much money for doing that. Like, if you envision for a second the fact that every time he does that performance, he's making like thousands of dollars, that's what makes me want to die. That's
true. That's fair.
It's sort of like the societal implications of that rather than the actual video.
Hmm. I feel like Just Bad might get bloated today.
Yeah, it's okay.
Honestly, I can't justify.
I could put it at the top of Just Bad. I could deal with that. Like, I think the Kendrick one was funnier than that.
Yeah, I think Kier's fine. Now that I think about it more, you're kind of right. Is it worse than Rebel Genius? No.
Rebel
Because
Genius
it accomplishes its goal.
It accomplishes its goal, and I give it props. I'm giving it props for that. Rebel Genius is trying to achieve a very different goal than the one it actually achieves, and for that, boo.
Next, you know Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond?
Of course, I'm white.
Here's the enhanced version.
Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem.
Is this supposed to be bad?
I'm not sure.
Because I don't know how that affects my decision, but it definitely does affect it.
I want to put a speaker in this guy and have it blast this. And the mouth opens when...
I think now we're cooking.
Oh, what if you... Oh, hold on. ignore this.
I'm having a hard time ignoring it, I'm not gonna lie.
I fucking love this one.
I think that's so bad it's good.
It gives like the same vibes to me that Mumble Rapper versus Mumble Rapper does.
But better, in my opinion.
Worse in my opinion. I think, does it go above or below Mario games? He does have the big rames with the big tames.
I think it goes below Mario games because of the amount of creativity and love put into that.
Is it better than IceJJFish? Honestly, I think it's funnier to me now.
I'll allow it.
This next one, so you know how I said Sean Fury was not the horniest person on this list?
You did say that, and I was afraid.
This is the song I was referencing.
When I look at you.
My head kind of hurts from bumping that.
From
bumping that Neil Diamond.
When you stopped at bumping that, I was like, okay, Brad Summer, like.
No, I'm not.
Weird drug to start with, but
I'm not,
you know,
I'm not doing cocaine on the Tickle Me Elmo. Not today.
I feel like I need like a dramaturg presentation on this song. Like
This is the adult version of Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes.
I wish I had an eargasm so intense that I ceased being able to hear.
Well, that would have been with Sweet Caroline. That's amazing. It's an amazing song.
I don't know what to do with that one because it's another one that's done seemingly pretty earnestly.
I think it's kind of amazing.
I hated it, but I'm notoriously not really like the CEO of male sexuality, so you know,
all right.
maybe I just don't get it.
That's my job.
An alpha male such as yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're gonna talk about alpha males later. I gotta say, I don't think I've ever experienced what this guy's experiencing. I want to.
Many things.
I want to.
Well, that's why they're the hard to find gasms.
Exactly. I need to find out what this guy is doing to be this happy. It's hilarious, but from what we've got on the list so far, I can't put it very high.
There's some tough competition, yeah.
What would you say?
I would maybe put it right under I almost said Wonderwall. Nirvana, Mud Puddle Mud. The best radio performance of all time.
Which one was funnier to me? I think I think that was
That's what I
that
think.
was funnier to me. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, next up we've got.
Oh god.
Oh, this one has lore.
Oh.
And also, this one has a related song that I will be forcing into part 2.
Oh god. Okay.
But this one has to come first. It's legendary. You know the song Ether, by Nas?
Maybe if I heard it.
It's widely regarded as one of the best diss tracks of all time. This is the guy who produced that song.
He has a beat, but they're not following it. Like they're just doing a separate thing, which I respect, but is very interesting.
So, I want to give a bit more context before we rank it.
Okay.
For a second.
I will withhold my judgment.
This song was massively successful. It came out a little bit before Obama's first election, which I'll say because they later made a remix, Pop Champagne Obama version, which is a real thing.
I'm trying to fathom what that means.
But you could not avoid this song back then, apparently.
For real? Like
yeah, like it was on the radio stations like everywhere. Like people didn't realize this was dog shit until like recently. Like looking back at it.
If you're thinking about listening to this song, but I encourage you to stream Lady Gaga's new album released tonight at midnight. Hashtag ad. Hashtag sponsor.
No, you should, if you want to listen to Lady Gaga, you should listen to Undertale the Musical. What are you talking about?
No.
Where are you thinking of putting this? Because I know where I'm thinking of putting this.
Somewhere low.
I'm thinking of putting this somewhere high.
You're telling me that this compares to our national anthem?
I think maybe.
This compares to Exotic Girls?
I think it's very good.
I'll take So Bad It's Good.
I would put it here.
Okay.
But
better than Sweet Caroline?
Yes. Honestly, fine. I'll give it to you because you would rank it low. I'll give that to you.
Okay.
This one.
Who is that twink? What's going on?
That's Sven Johnson. And this is a
twink.
Welcome to my house. There's not any chairs here.
I used to love his brother until events.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Grandma kind of needed to pull herself up by the bootstraps, or I guess the chair legs.
Exactly.
Like this is America. We're not communist. You shouldn't expect chairs to just be given to you.
Exactly, and you really don't want to curse. I think that video is hilarious.
Yeah, no, that's a banger.
I'd put it in just good. I get a lot of enjoyment out of this. Do I get more enjoyment out of this, or I like the new art? Yeah, I feel like this one lasts longer.
Okay.
Yeah, now that we've had something good, some light shown upon our day, let's have something absolutely dog shit.
We've had so much of that already, though. We need to
yeah, you know those twins?
The Da Vinci's?
No, they're not the Island Boys. Because they don't kiss each other.
Sorry.
That's right. We're listening to a song by the Incest Boys. Oh my god. I'm looking through the lyrics, and like halfway through, at the very end of the Genius page, it says, "I really don't want to finish transcribing. Fuck this shit. Same. Someone else go, Lamfow. I did it, Lamfow." So I think that's at the end of the actual song. Is at the end of the actual lyrics, someone put that note, and then someone else started and gave up, and then someone else finished it.
Yesterday was silly. Today my morale is just like.
Well, I think we're in a bad spot right now with the songs we've been listening to for the most part. Um. Yeah. Anyways, time for something silly.
Okay.
You're Italian, right?
Yeah. Sorry, let me get my Hey!
My mother didn't like me, I never gave a fuck. Her brother didn't like me, I hit him with a truck.
There's been sort of a debate about if Italians are white or not, and I think this is the most astonishingly profound evidence that they are in fact white that I've ever seen.
This is the origination of Wise Guys on Mars.
In space prison, dinner was always a big thing. We had a galactic pasta course.
Oh my god! That's why there's like a thing that's familiar. I think my friend's obsessed with that video.
Yeah, I'm
And
pretty
so
sure I'm pretty sure you sent me that, and then I did some research into the original, and this is the result. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood for a drive-by.
I think part of my opinion on this song is being tarnished by the fact that I know Wise Guys on Mars exists and is 35 times better than this.
That can go in part 2.
So it's like, why does this need to exist?
Well, it needs to exist in order for Wise Guys on Mars to exist.
I guess so. I guess this is sort of the necessary, it's like how people say that the best art comes from suffering. This had to exist to create the art that is Wise Guys on Mars.
Yeah, I feel like Just Bad is getting kind of bloated.
It is, but in fairness, there's been a lot of bad.
True.
This is a tier list of bad songs.
I'm moving Einstein down a little.
Yeah, that's fair. He deserves it.
I think I might move Blue Balls Mario Sunshine up a bit.
Yeah, he looks better by the day, which is upsetting.
Love SiIvaGunner. I just picked one of the most culturally significant and one of the worst. Anyways, not much to say about this one other than spaghetti. Yeah. And now we're gonna talk about a different country, Poland.
I really thought you were gonna say ethnicity, and I was like, wow, that's a crazy thing to put on the internet.
I took the walk to Poland.
Short, sweet, to the point.
Yeah.
He took the walk to Poland.
He did it. Good job.
Yeah, I think I like it. I like it personally. But with these contenders up here,
I think
I put solidly here. So you know Some Nights by Fun?
Oh, of course I do.
Well, I got the high quality version right here.
My auditory processing is so bad that I can barely comprehend any of the words happening. I'm just sort of experiencing this.
Well, you've already experienced the words before.
We're popping champagne!
Yeah, that's what we've been doing.
When I tell you my auditory processing is so bad, I've just been sitting here he says pop champagne 70 times, but it was only the 35th time that I finally processed that that's what he was saying. I need more Italian to save me from this hell.
That reminded me. Cannoli. Oh shit.
Cannoli. Yeah.
One of the 4 good Italian foods.
What are the other 3?
Okay, so pizza is not Italian, first of all. That's Italian American. The other 3 are meatballs, even though the Swedish do them better, garlic bread, and there's gelato. So those 3 and cannolis are the good Italian foods. The rest are mid or lower. So this was part of a 5-hour 100 song Pop Champagne remix album.
And they were, to be clear, they were all being remixed with Pop Champagne.
Yes. This is one of this is one of the better ones on the album, I would say. But there's some really good ones on that album. This is one of them.
You can really do anything you want. It doesn't even have to be good or helpful. You can just sort of live your life, you know? And sometimes that means creating 100 pop champagne. That's insane. I love that. I love whoever did that.
Exactly.
I hate the product, but I love the hustle.
I think I can't put it above Pop Champagne itself.
Right, that's, the original's always better.
I don't know. I kind of want to put it right next to it though.
It is 2 songs in one, so in a way.
Yeah. I think I'd put it there.
Yeah, I think the insanity that is Tight Pants Body Rolls deserves to be above that, just because it's so insanely creative in a deranged way.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of insanity, Gorillas?
Yeah.
You know the song Dare?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Dare live?
I don't think so.
He's done this for every live performance of this song, by the way.
Cop walking into my school as a child to teach us about drugs.
Oh, he is drunk, by the way. He also drinks on stage a couple times. You can see his bottle. He's really having fun with it.
This is fantastic. See, even the recording of this sound kind of has, like, drunk energy, but this is insane. I'm just imagining now being in the band for this and just being, because I would simply disintegrate.
I love how even with David Albarn trying to keep him on track, he just waits and goes, "It's dead."
It's like when someone has a joke that they've thought about way too much, and you can tell it's like so rehearsed, and they're waiting for their moment, and then they're just like, ah.
This is what I pictured the Green Goblin would actually look like.
Why did he say it again? Every time he said it, I was like, why did he say it again?
It's dead.
It's dead.
He did this for every single live performance that exists out there, by the way.
I feel like that the fact that it never was changed and he just kept going on like that, I think that makes it just good.
Yeah, between that, Damon Albarn trying to save the song desperately, and
the awkward crowd shots,
just not working.
That's incredible. That's awesome.
I'd put it here.
I'm down.
Oh man, I
loved that one.
It's just an incredible experience. I'm so glad the original exists. I'm so glad the original exists to be good. I'm so glad this one exists to be hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It makes me smile from ear to ear. But you know what's not gonna make me smile from ear to ear? This next one.
It's grippy. She gon' chew on this stick like it's Wrigley's.
She gonna chew on the stick like it's Wrigley's.
If she's chewing on the stick,
wait, hold on. Hold on. You missed the most important part.
I saw a part that already scared me, so I'm really afraid to know the line before.
She said she was gay until I slayed. Now she's strictly diggly.
This is like if Mambo number 5 was WAP.
Can I put you on my face, love? That was some creamy, call you mashed potatoes.
Call you mashed potatoes? J. Cole?
J. Cole was the first verse. J. Cole was the one who said she thought I was gay until I slayed, or she thought she was gay until I slayed. Now she's strictly dickly. That was J. Cole who said that.
I don't know how much more of this I can take. I think this is legit. My sanity is
Did you not know about Griffey before this?
No,
oh my
I didn't.
god!
And my life was so peaceful.
This song's fucking insane, Marnie. I don't want to talk about Marnie. Fuck it, I want to talk about Marnie. Like, just going through like a list of names of people he just wants to fuck, and just saying it in like the weirdest way possible. Like,
This is literally Mambo number 5, but hornier. I'm telling you.
I want part of your vagina.
Not all of it, just parts.
Just parts of it.
It's like when you carve up a cow. You know, it's like there's the different cuts.
Oh man, there's some lines.
Are like cattle.
There are some lines that are hilarious in there. I don't think they're intentional. I honestly,
I don't know what to do with that. I don't know.
It could go anywhere, really.
It really could be anywhere.
It could go anywhere. So let's just compare it to things that we've already heard.
Okay.
Is it better than Rock and Roll McDonald's?
They're very different songs.
Incredibly different.
I think I'm trying to compare it to these other ones. I think it's better than Poland, but I wouldn't say it's better than Bill Cosby. Or maybe I would. I don't know. That one broke me. I'm losing it now.
I think I would put it here. Actually no, it's funnier than Baltimore Barber. I would say it's hilarious.
In psych experiments for ethical reasons, you have to do a debrief afterwards. I feel like I need that for this video, just like from an ethical standpoint. Like I feel
What's there to debrief?
I've seen some truly disturbing content today.
We've heard some truly disturbing content, and it's not going to be over yet. It's not over yet.
No, it's not.
I don't really remember much about this next song.
Is it bad that I find this really endearing?
It kind of is. He's trying so hard.
The fact that he's putting his whole pussy into it. Like I can't deny that. It's not good, but
I think
he's going for it.
He really is.
Like you could edit in a clip from The Voice where they all go and then they turn the chair around and they look like that's the vibe.
I love the Wells Fargo logo in the back.
Yeah, no, I think
shit.
I think it's just Fargo.
Fargo's mod for Terraria.
Also, tangent based on the word Fargo. I recently learned that most of that movie doesn't even take place in North Dakota, which that seems like false advertising. Blood, but it's endearing.
It's like watching your kid
yeah, it's like going to a chorus concert for third graders. Like they're bad, but you're like, aw.
This is also a fully adult man at the same time who's threatening you with death, which I think it makes this more endearing.
Yeah, because the threat isn't working.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say this is like a better version of the Trainwreck Nirvana cover.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where I'd put it right now. You know the game Persona?
Yes.
Well, there's a song from the anime that was it's been sampled in a lot of things. Toby Fox, creator of Sans Undertale, once sampled this in a song. Possibly some of the most genius lyrics I've ever heard in any song.
Okay.
So let's take a
listen.
listen.
We've heard a lot of genius lyrics in the past 2 days, so.
Yes. So let's take a listen.
Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. And if there's too many
so thoughts.
Surely better than Mumble Rapper.
Oh, really? Yeah, what'd you think of the lyrics? He's in the house like carpet.
He also said soliloquy at one point, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it's really not your everyday soliloquy. Like Chef Boyardee, his rhyme is truly cooking.
That was awesome.
If you have time, he'll drop rhyme again.
I have lots of time. Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime, let me know.
Yeah, I would. I do like this. I put it there. My name is unsaid.
My name is Callie. I didn't like that, but I do have a question.
Yes.
Is it the fucking mimic one name, or is it like the first name, fucking middle name, mimic last name? Like, what's the situation there?
I'm not sure, but
my name is the fucking mimic.
Going through the names we learned is my name is the fucking mimic. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic.
David.
My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream. My name is Jackie. I'm fucking backy. So you know how I mentioned there was a 17-minute Undertale song
Uh-huh.
That's by the same person.
Nowhere
Anyways,
to rank that. Because it's definitely bad. But is it just bad?
I think it's incredible.
See, it is. It's also the worst thing I've ever seen, but it is also incredible.
It's a perfectly made shitstorm. It's so masterfully orchestrated.
Jesus, take the wheel. You can rank this one. I'm stepping back. I can't. Emotionally, I'm not ready for the FNAF mimic edit. Like, I can't.
I'll put it there. A lot of people will probably disagree with me for not putting in Just Good, which is fair. Next up, we have another person who creates ironic video game parodies.
Okay.
Their name is S'more, and this is the first of a 6-part kind of series. In order to really get the full experience, you have to listen to, all 6 of them. It kind of has a storyline. But we're just going to listen to the first one. He's contemporaneous, so he needs his big win.
I was getting that from the fact that he said that a lot of times.
Where would you place this?
I have to respect the effort that went into it. That's currently where I'm at.
I think it's one of the worst songs in the S'more catalog, but since it's the first one, I kind of had to put in there, because the rest do not make sense in the slightest without, the previous. Especially the last one. The last one doesn't make sense if you haven't watched the rest of the videos. I think the last one's the best one, which is called Give Me My Big Win. So
I don't think this is necessarily bad. I feel like it exists in the rock and roll McDonald's tier. I can agree with that. It's like the Terraria one in that it's like a fun little thing someone made that clearly took a lot of effort and is like fun and creative. Also is a little unpleasant to listen to.
I think I'll adjust it like that. I think that looks nice. Oh, we got a real winner. This one's from my childhood.
Oh no, okay.
You know the song Riding Solo?
Uh-huh.
Well, what if I told you Connect Star Wars has a dance mode in which you play as Han Solo and he sings this song?
I'm Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo,
Also, no, my knowledge of Star Wars comes pretty exclusively from playing Lego Star Wars on the PlayStation or the GameCube with my cousin when I would visit him every once in a while. And that's all of the Star Wars lore I know. So this is he's saying a lot of words. I'm conflicted now because I was about to say this is like what the internet is good for, like stupid little passion project. But then I remember that this is made by several corporations.
This is an official game.
And I like that's a cool idea, but also now I'm like, capitalism is trying to replicate. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
I think
it's pleasant.
It's pleasant. It's cute. It's nothing groundbreaking, and I feel like it loses points in my eyes because it's not organic GMO free. It's like a promotion from a corporation. But
yeah,
it is well done.
It's part of a dance mode in Connect Star Wars, which is.
And I like when video games have silly shit. So like I do support that. It's just I think the thing that's getting to me is I for a second had the instinct of like I love when random people on the internet post like silly little things that they've made, and then I had the moment of realization of that's Star Wars and Xbox, so Microsoft, and I was like, yeah, no, that's there's not some guy in his basement, like, but for what it is cute.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful that Connect Star Wars has a dance mode for no reason.
I think that's very good. I think we need just more dumb shit in games.
And it includes Emperor Palpatine breakdancing as the final boss, but that doesn't really have an original song to it. This one's iconic. I think it goes solidly there. It's time to get educated to the tune of Holla Back Girl.
It's the plague, gonna kill you in a few days.
I feel like my life is better because I learned that this exists
Please
on
on
the internet.
rats. Please on rats.
Please on rats. Oh, I know. Oh my god, I'm so excited for a part that I figured out is coming later. This plague is bubonic.
You're exactly right.
Yes! This plague is bubonic. B-U-B-O-I-N-C. Fuck, I can't spell the word.
So
that's just good. I will debate where with you, but I think it is at least
very much
our boy Sven.
Very much so. My sister got shown this in her high school class. I don't know which one, and she went home and was like, "Y'all need to see this."
I really want to show you the one that I have to show. I guess I should save it, but I really want to show you one now. Ooh,
yeah, I would agree with you that it would be placed here. This is really fucking funny. You were able to predict the fucking this plague is bubonic.
It's because
thing.
This is a work of genius. I was like, all right, if I am the person who wrote this, how did this idea come into my head? And I was
you're having visions. Now, would you describe yourself as an alpha?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well,
perhaps a sigma even.
Well, I mean, if you're feeling a bit sigma, like you gotta know you gotta
be an alpha. Be an alpha. Got to stand up tall.
It looks like a YouTube Kids video. I think that's why I'm upset. That's a loss for me.
Yeah. So I found this from a SiIvaGunner video. It's much more funny in the SiIvaGunner video. But just the fact that this exists, a fucking Disney Channel song about being an alpha.
Being an alpha, yeah. Well, I gotta say, I do feel much more alpha after watching that video.
It's one of those cosmically hilarious things, and I think it belongs with the other things that are hilarious on a cosmic level.
It's very funny, don't get me wrong. It's also awful.
I'd put it there.
I think, yeah, okay, that's fine.
I'd rather listen to this than Thirsty Thursday again. Next up, we've got some internet history as the worst. You know what a YouTube poop is?
Vaguely, yes.
This is the worst YTPMV, which is a YouTube poop music video.
The whitest kids you know.
Gay people, gay people, gay people, gay people.
You said worse. This is a masterpiece? I don't know what you're talking about. See, this is beautiful because there's so much happening, but it's not making me overstimulated in the same way some of the other ones were. You could say I'm having a sort of eargasm.
So what did you think?
Bad kind of good?
Yeah, I'd say so. Gay people.
Gay people. I'm always saying this.
I'd put it there. This next one, I found out what it was from an image online that said someone hosted the world's worst video game music tournament, and this was the winner. I love the aggressive crashing sound effect.
It's like those YouTube videos you'll get sometimes, or at least I get on my recommended, that's just like anime boyfriend throws you down the stairs, like, and it's just like metal pipe sounds.
So what do you think?
That was bad.
That was
good.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree that this is probably the worst video game song I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, like it deserved the win.
It deserves the win, especially because it's aggressively bad and it's really funny. Like, imagine you're just a kid. You get Spider-Man the animated series for the Genesis for Christmas
morning. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you go to play it and you get to the Funhouse level.
Really?
And it goes
Mom, I think the game's broken.
Yeah. Is it?
See, the thing with this type of video is, like, at this point, a lot of times there's a point where I'm like, okay, we've repeated that 18 times, like, point taken. And now it looks like he's maybe fucking. I feel like mid.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think it's funny. This video was definitely a part of my childhood. Back when I was listening to Living Tombstone regularly, the FNAF songs. And this one was one of my favorites. It actually encouraged me to actually watch the movie.
Oh yeah.
And
I can't.
I recently had the experience looking over it again, of listening to it, and when he goes one more, I was like, I recognize that exact tune.
Yeah.
It was like dormant in my head. I was like, that's where that from. That's where that from. I can't speak.
I started laughing because you were having like a very, pure, like my childhood conversation, and then I just sort of looked up slightly and saw the like webpage for the next video we'll be watching. The fact that there's like over 100 versions of this.
Including the Ottawa Truckers one.
Am I familiar with the Ottawa Truckers one?
Basically, when the Canadian Ottawa Truckers protest was going on, people were invading their call channels with Ram Ranch, and Grant McDonald saw this and was like, "Yeah, I don't like the Ottawa Truckers either." So what he did was make a song about the Ottawa Truckers getting fucked by the Ram Ranch Cowboys.
Let's go! The thing about this song is I'm so used to it at this point that sometimes I start to just kind of tune it out as if it's just normal music, and then I have to kind of be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Cowboy Cox, of course.
Ram Ranch really rocks.
It really rocks. I can't lie. It's really
aggressive
rocks.
YMCA. Somehow not as horny as Smokey Robinson.
In my friend's Discord, every time I join a call, I'll show you what happens.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Yeah.
Ram Ranch, am I right?
It's one of the most iconic songs of all time.
It's, Ram Ranch has been with me through it all.
I would put it here.
I think Ram Ranch, ooh. You know what? I'll allow it. I will allow it.
I think it beats Sean Fury.
I think that speaks to how influential.
It's so powerful.
It's very powerful.
Gotta say. Here's something else that's incredibly powerful.
Oh boy.
1, 2, hot man, Cosby is a...
This is another song that doesn't subscribe to our standard ideas of singing on the beat. I like that a lot.
Me too.
I like that. One of the top 2 tiers for me, at least.
Oh, absolutely. I would rank it top tier.
I'm okay with that.
I'm absolutely in love with 1-2 Oatmeal. I think it is significant and wonderful. It's endearing. It's more endearing than Never
endearing.
Knew. It's culturally significant. I think it's excellent.
I can't wait for many years down the line when the Nobel Prize is awarded to 1-2 Oatmeal. I would put Bubonic Plague above Kirby, but
I can see that. Yeah. Next up, we've got one that we're definitely not putting in the Just Good tier. Fucking that would be fat.
I keep hearing things and thinking, surely that can't be what he just said. And then it is. I was like, surely I'm mishearing. Just for clarity's sake, Steven Seagal doesn't talk like this normally?
No.
Just checking.
So this is by Steven Seagal, the guy who really likes meeting with dictators.
I think that's maybe the second worst thing he's done, with the first being this.
Yeah. Is it? It's one of the
bad.
worst.
It's one of the worst.
It's not worse than Riley Reid saying the N-word.
Guys, I mean...
Is it worse than Ronnie Radke?
I think so, because at least, despite the horrors, Ronnie Radke is earnest. Like, he was trying to be cute. It didn't work, and it made me feel uncomfortable. But he was, his heart was in the right place. I think Steven Seagal's heart is very far from the right place. In fact, I would even go as far as to say it's in the wrong place.
I think I want to make 2 adjustments.
Okay.
Actually 3. 3 adjustments.
No! I'm vetoing the mumble rap one. I'm vetoing that.
You're vetoing that.
I'm vetoing that. I really think I already used my veto on that, and I'm maintaining my veto. Thank you. I have rights as an American.
I can't like fine. If mumble rapper can't be there, then Jimmy Fallon will be.
Why do you hate me? That's so awful. That's so awful. I almost literally said as if you're like stating some shitty guy. I was like, what do you see in him?
What do I see in mumble rapper versus mumble rapper?
Yeah, what do you
Jimmy
see in
Fallon?
him? Yeah.
I see the world.
You want to elaborate on that at all, or just sort of?
Just in general.
Okay, great, awesome.
I think this is fine. Are there any adjustments you'd want to make?
I would swap Poland and Bill Cosby.
You'd swap Poland and Bill Cosby.
Yeah, that's what
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I think this is, I think we've made a lot of progress.
It's a pretty balanced tier list for the most part. If you disagree, you're wrong. Unless you disagree about mumble rapper being that high, in which case you're correct.
Yeah, if you disagree with mumble rapper not being here, you'd be correct. Same with Jimmy Fallon.
No.
Do not watch Jimmy Fallon. Those are a couple of my favorites. I've got to say, I think we've made a lot of progress today.
I think we've advanced science today, even.
I might lower Trapped in the Closet. This is for R. Kelly being a bad person.
Okay, that's fair. I can't argue with that point.
Yeah, this is our tier list. Let us know what you think in the comments. This is probably going to go up before the mouth tier list because we haven't finished filming that one because of things. This year definitely. As soon as we can.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
We're very tired because of these songs.
I'm
and some
so
of
tired.
these.
I feel like I have devolved as a person throughout this process.
That's the end of the video.
We're playing 7-Up.
I'm keeping all of this in.
Stop!